Podcast. I'm your host, Adam. I am back from vacation along with my sister, Stephanie. And sorry, go ahead.
Hi.
Say hello.
I was like, I don't know. I just want everybody to know before this podcast starts that I have the DVD for Back to the Beach, and this will make sense to you a little bit later on. Just pointing it out. I have the DVD.
Yeah. Planting that seed. Step.
I am.
Plant the seed.
Well, and Alex is also here with us as always.
Hi, it's me.
I never left. I didn't go on some beautiful vacation to a sunny beach somewhere. I was down here in the dirt playing football.
That's right. He had his own football episode with a couple of his old buddies to keep the show alive for a couple episodes here. So that's cool. So
we appreciate you for carrying the weight of the team.
Sure did.
God damn it.
Sure.
I did it. There's no I in spit take.
That's
Don't
right.
read into that.
No. No I. So, Steph, you want to talk about Mercury and retrograde or something?
Yes.
That's the segue. Hey, Steph's going to be weird for a minute.
Yeah. So Steph wants to talk about something before we get into the other stuff. So I've got a game on my phone. I think I'm at the max of the hours
Steph.
I'm off. But
Tell me
go
about
ahead.
a Mercury, the lost planet.
Yes. So Mercury has been in retrograde for the past month-ish. We're ending in 2 days. And I think this one has been one of the tougher ones for a lot of people. And if you don't follow what that means, it's like you shouldn't be signing contracts. Clients don't listen to this. You shouldn't be.
Wow. Fuck yourself, I guess.
Isn't helping at all.
Oh, maybe we should mark that.
Steph, we're real estate agents. Signing contracts is about 68% of our job. Go.
I know. Well, I strategically do it, but that's a joke. That's fine. You're also not supposed to travel or anything like that. Exes come back. Things get miscommunication happens. The whole 9 yards.
Ew,
anyway,
I don't want any of that.
No. So this one has been a little bit weird for me. I felt it a little bit more with my sleep schedule, my anxiety, which I do have anxiety disorders, but it's really like kind of ramps up during this time every retrograde. I think there's usually 3 to 4 a year. I haven't been studying, so I don't remember. But anyway, so we've been on vacation. We Adam and I and our families, we all went and stayed in a house together under one roof. And that's the time when I have the least amount of anxiety because I know where my family is. Everybody's safe. I can sleep peacefully. Everyone I love is with me. And I didn't get the best sleep. And anyway, so I come back. Last night was the first night I slept in my bed by myself. And I go to sleep at last night, I think I tried to go to sleep at 1 something. And I am just laying there and I'm hearing voices, like ethereal kind of voices. Like there were ghosties that were around. And I'm hearing things like rustling around in my apartment. And I'm like, okay, I haven't been here in a week. Like what's going on? I put my my hoodie on. I'm ready to go. And I look out and there's nothing in my apartment. I don't see anything. There's no signs of anything. But throughout the night, I had seen kind of shadow figures. And if you believe in shadow figures, this might interest you. But what they say is either there's a glitch in the time matrix, or it's like people coming and going. So anyway, I finally get to sleep around 4 a.m. because whatever. So I go back into my room. And again, I'm hearing these voices. I'm hearing things coming at me. It was insane. And I just finally fell asleep. But this isn't a new phenomenon for me. But last night was very intense. I was hearing so many different voices coming through. So I text my girlfriend today and I said, hey, because she believes in all this stuff too. And I was like, I had the craziest night. And I text her. She immediately calls me. She's like, that's fucked up. She's like, I had the same thing. She's like, I laid down. It sounded like things were falling in my house. She has a townhome. She's like, things were falling in my house. I was hearing voices all over. And we both were just like, what is going on? And I think Mercury retrograde has something to do with it. And I think that the veil might be thinning right now. So people are coming and going in and out of our worlds. That's my story. So I'm very tired. Yeah, please.
All right. Question 1. Why were you going to bed at 1 a.m.? You are not a child, young lady. 9:30 is when you start getting ready. 10:30 you need to be eyes closed. listen to some ASMR, possibly a YouTube video about Lord of the Rings discussing, Aragorn's lineage, whatever helps. That's just me. But you need to be in bed long before that. This is why the ghosts come to you, because you are wasting your sleep time.
I am a night person, always have been. I thrive during the evening hours. That's when I get most of my good work done, to be quite honest with you. My clients, luckily, all understand that as well. So when we speak, they know that they can text me later at night and I'm going to respond and I'm going to give them detailed answers. But if they text me in the morning, it ain't happening. And I prep them all for that and they all understand. And so it's actually interesting because I feel like, people gravitate towards certain personalities that are similar to theirs and I get all the ones who are also night owls. So it's I've been very lucky. But yeah, I've always been like that since I was little. I'm up at night. I mean, I've been seeing ghosts since I was little. So there's that. But it's that's just how I am and I function better at night. My mind is clearer at midnight, 1 a.m. than it is at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m.
Well, I want to know when Mercury finishes its grades. Are things going to improve dramatically? Is the next retrograde going to be Venus? In which case, are we dealing with a lovely fall?
I don't know what the next retrograde will be. I would have to look that up, but you can also Google it. And Mercury retrograde, I believe, is going to be happening again in October or November.
So it's always retrograding out there.
There's always planets in retrograde. It just depends on which ones and which ones are in conjunction with it. That's going to kind of teach you or give you a trajectory of what the month or 6 weeks are going to be like. Usually post Mercury retrograde for about 2 weeks. It's called the shadow period.
Ooh. Shadow period.
You still feel it, but just not as intensely. Your anxiety starts to level out. Your sleep patterns become a little bit better. Things start to go in a better direction.
Okay.
You guys are just laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you.
It's fine.
I'm
But you know what?
laughing at
There's
shadow period.
There's people out here that listen to us that will understand and resonate, and they appreciate my knowledge.
Shadow period sounds like something you deal with during menopause.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's there, but not there.
Yeah.
Kind of. But yeah, that's what I wanted to touch on.
Well, you've touched on it. I feel like we've given our more starry-eyed listeners a lot to think about. Do you feel that you've been negatively impacted outside of the ghostings and the hauntings and so forth by Mercury being in retrograde? And do you think that a Mercury retrograde would have been a cool name for a car? Because they had like a Mercury Cougar, Mercury.
That's a cool name for a car. I like it.
Right? The Mercury retrograde. It just falls apart immediately.
I mean, pretty much. That's pretty much. Yeah, this one, I think this one is
good things.
This one's
it only drives to your ex's house.
It's like a Tesla.
Don't take it out of town. Mercury retrograde.
Mercury retrograde.
Coming this fall, and then again in the late spring, and then a little bit in the early summer. And then we're not sure. We didn't read that far.
I could see a lot of recalls on that car.
Yeah.
A lot of recalls.
Eat your heart out, Ford Pinto.
Oh, the Ford Pinto.
So you guys had a good time on your vacation.
We sure did.
And that has inspired us for today's topic, right?
We are going to be talking about vacation movies. Movies about vacations. Somehow vacations is going to be in there. This is
some serious, nepotism of subject matter. You guys come back from a vacation, and we're talking about vacations.
That's right.
You're like Trump. Every time he sees something new in the news, this is so important.
It's very important. Yeah. No, we're it's a genre of movie that I don't feel it gets talked about enough, and it gets talked about, but individually, not as a whole genre, right?
Sure. There's some big standouts in the genre, but how do you define the genre? What are the parameters of a vacation movie?
I think in reality, so to me, it's about a family, whether it's the whole family, part of the family, leaving their home location to go off and do something new or have an exciting adventure, right?
Mhm.
Like, to me, that's just what the vacation is. And, it's usually the plan is to get away from their busy lives and hectic schedules. Um, and I think that it's very clear with the vacation movies, the National Lampoon vacation movies, that's kind of like set the standard for it. And I know we're going to debate about that a little bit later,
Mhm.
but there's a lot of different ones. There's a lot of different ones, and that's why I wanted to bring them up. Is like they're always about some kind of different adventure where things don't quite go as planned, right?
Sure, the day that XYZ happens, the family adventure that is the journey is the destination.
Right.
But then again, sometimes the destination is the destination, like maybe in the great outdoors. Traveling wasn't the big thing. It was actually being at the lake.
Right. Exactly. Because there was one that I was debating whether it should be in there, which was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, but that wasn't really a vacation. It was a travel movie,
Yeah.
but it was not really a vacation one.
And there's so few ones that Thanksgiving owns.
Yes.
Thanksgiving owns Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And
that's true.
it is
like
the number one pillar in that, particular house.
It's the Thanksgiving movie, although I heard Thanksgiving was pretty interesting too. Eli Roth?
Pieces of April. Eli Roth. Is this the one where the turkey attacks people?
Yeah, I think so.
That's just cinema right there.
Yeah. Well, that was the one that started as a bit in that Robert Rodriguez movie, Planet Terror.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fake trailer they did, and then they turned it into a real movie like a few years ago.
They did the same thing with Machete too, right?
Yeah, Machete was great. I loved it.
Love me some Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
You can put Danny Trejo in any movie and it's a welcome addition. There's always a role for Danny Trejo in a movie, even if it's something that you don't expect. Like if it's a children's movie, Danny Trejo shows up and he's the adorable, biker guy.
Yeah, and I thought it was great that he was the hero.
Mm-hmm.
You don't often get to see him as the hero. He's either a side character or a bad guy.
Yeah, he's got that perfect look. I feel like I read once that he was the boxing coordinator on a thing.
Yes, he was. And that's how he got into acting, was they asked him to come on and consult for it. Or no, that wasn't it. He was in rehab. So he was in prison because I think he was selling meth, doing meth, something like that. Something with meth.
It's a hell of a job.
And yeah.
God,
and
took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Sorry. Fast. Mercury's over there retrograding the shit out of you. Good.
Yep. He's good. He got his 9 hours last night. But yeah, that one, his story was like he was in prison or something, and then he had to go to NA, and one of the guys that he sponsored was an actor on a set, and he called him and said, "Hey, I need you to come help me." So he comes to the set, talks with the guy, talks him down from everything, and the director sees him and is like, "Hey, do you want to come stand in the back here and basically be a bad guy?" It was like a Mexican gang or something like that.
Was this Robert Rodriguez? Was this, because I know he was in, I don't know if he was in the first one that he did before he made, El Mariachi and then Desperado?
Yes, Desperado. Was he in Desperado? I don't remember.
He had to be in Desperado. I feel like that was one of his big ones. That, we're well past the time that we should rewatch that series.
Absolutely. Did you ever watch? Sorry, go ahead.
I think we're about to say the exact same thing again.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yep. Johnny Depp fucking killed it.
So good. Johnny Depp was great in it. Antonio Banderas, as always, is awesome. But yeah, Johnny Depp's little monologues that he would have, like, sold that. That was just the best. It's like the CIA guy, and he's walking around wearing a shirt that says CIA. Yeah, he's like doesn't care. Like,
and he's so supposedly undercover.
Yeah.
That's the spoilers, but when they cut his eyes out and he's still a badass.
He's just like listening, and then he just pulls the guns and shoots the guy. Oh, so good. That's so good.
What it's El Mariachi, Desperado, and
Once Upon a Time
in Mexico.
Yep.
That's it, right? Because Mariachi was like, and Desperado the same movie, just with, money.
Different budgets. Yeah. That's exactly it. And that was kind of the trilogy that he had made with it. But then after that, I think it was after that is when they moved on. Him and Quentin Tarantino did From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
and that is one of the greatest vampire movies of all time.
It's up there.
Like that's a bold statement.
Is that a vacation movie? Because technically Harvey Keitel and his kids were on vacation.
They were on vacation. They were in their camper, and then they get hijacked by the brothers. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. You know what? Well, you know what? It's also a movie that is two movies in one. So you can kind of say that's the vacation movie, the first half. The second half is less. Because that's that
still a vacation, just didn't go as well.
Well, that's a whole genre that I would like to talk about one day. It's just movies that are two movies in one.
Yeah,
but
I like it.
We won't dive into that right now.
Dichotomy.
Yeah. But yeah, vacation movies. So we're just going to talk about some general vacation movies. And I think we should start with the classic National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh.
National Lampoon's Vacation.
She's going to get it in there.
The new one or the old one?
So I want to talk about both. I actually want to talk about both
because I know. Do you think that Back to the Beach is better than Vacation as a vacation movie?
Yes.
Interesting. All right. In 3 lines of dialogue, can you guys try to defeat each other? Lincoln Douglas debate style. Give me just a little bit, Steph, of why Back to the Beach is better.
Frankie Avalon, Annette Funicello, Lori Loughlin going to California. And the big kahuna makes his comeback and defeats the waves.
Adam, why is Vacation better?
I think I'm going to pronounce this word wrong, but I used it earlier. The iconography. So many different things had parodied that. When you see a blonde woman in a red Corvette driving alongside another car, you know what that movie's from. Sorry folks, we're closed. How many times have you seen that in a cartoon, in a movie? It's got so many classic and
Steph, Adam's faltering.
Scenes.
Fight back. Why is Back to the Beach better?
I mean, the music. It's kind of a musical, right? You've got the two characters, Annette Funicello, Frankie Avalon, are icons. And they just kind of make this wholesome family movie, but they kind of put an edge to it. And it's like you just fall in love with the characters. And Lori Loughlin's trying to marry her surfer husband.
Adam, she is not focusing enough on Lori Loughlin. Defeat her.
Chevy Chase at his peak. I mean, the whole scene where after he drags that dog and the policeman's talking to him, and he's just standing there looking like he's kind of half crying, half laughing behind the cop, and the cop's crying, and he's just kind of happy it's done. I mean, it's just so much.
Chevy Chase is problematic at best. Steph, come on. You going to let him talk to you like this?
I'm just going to say that there is a sexy pajama party that happens with music and dancing. Lori Loughlin in a pajamas. So
I'm going to get crucified for not knowing her name, but there's a sexy blonde woman who takes off her top in Vacation and jumps into a pool.
Ooh, Steph, can Back to the Beach bring boobs back to
No, because it is a wholesome movie. However, it has what's her name? Connie. I can't remember her last name. But she's in there and she's got big boobs and she plays Frankie Avalon's old love interest. And she sings.
Nice boobs.
Yeah.
Mentioned in the movie Stand By Me.
And they play the part of the bad girl and the good girl. And Connie even says the good girl always wins or something like that. I don't know. But you also have, I don't know. Have you seen the movie, Alex?
No.
Back to the Beach? Oh.
Adam, I haven't seen the movie. Finish her.
It's just
I know. I'm aware of it in the zeitgeist of everything. It's Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon reprising roles that made them famous in the 50s. Only it's kind of like they're going back and they're teaching the young kids how to do things in the 1950s. I don't know if they deal with the racism of the 50s, but it would be interesting if they did.
Pee Wee Herman makes an appearance.
Bird's the word. Pee Wee Herman or
as Pee Wee Herman?
Pee Wee Herman.
Oh boy, Adam, that was a real haymaker.
Bird is the word.
John Candy, America's Sweetheart, as a sensitive security guard who overcomes his fear of roller coasters.
He does.
At gunpoint.
Didn't the moose tell you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that is
the moose didn't tell him. Place is closed. Wow, Steph, John Candy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Got
that's
anything else? Who are our young leads in Back to the Beach? You have a computer.
Lori
Look it up.
Loughlin.
Okay, Lori and Becky.
Aunt Becky, but Aunt Becky in her prime in 1987.
She was
So
Before she was a
young.
criminal. Before she was a
Young Aunt
criminal.
Becky.
Darn smoke show. You know what? If she was
Tommy
my wife, I would let her
Tommy
pay for our
Hinkley?
children's education too. Who?
I don't know. Demian Slade?
Are you just saying names?
Yes.
Rick, are you just looking around the rooms and saying that you love things?
Connie Stevens, that's the bad girl in here. Connie
Stevens.
Stevens.
All right.
Gilligan was in it.
Gilligan was in
Bob
it.
Denver?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Bob Denver?
Yeah.
Back to the Beach.
So yeah, he was in it as his character Gilligan, and he has like a funny line in there, and he's like, yeah, I was on an island with this professor who could take 2 coconuts and make a radio, but couldn't repair a 3-foot hole on a boat.
It's a fun family
Steph,
movie,
you got him.
and
You got him. He's laughing
they
at
go
it.
from living
It
in
is
small
good.
town Ohio and hating their life, and they're like, let's go back to California, and Frankie was not all for it, and then he gets out there and he rediscovers his vigor for surfing and life, and they get back to falling in love and not living that boring car salesman life. So, it's
I'm not talking shit about the movie because I love that movie as well.
I know you tried to steal my IP on it.
I know, it's a very good movie. It's a very good movie. And I'm glad you brought up Pee Wee Herman, because I was like, if she doesn't say that one, then this conversation's over.
Adam, you've got a fucking home run just sitting here in front of you. You haven't said the most important person in Vacation, in my opinion, the entire Vacation series.
Beverly D'Angelo?
Beverly fucking Angelo. The woman
She
had
is hot.
comedic timing, smoke show looks, voluptuous, to say the least.
She's great. She's great. I love her.
Funny.
Yeah, she's fucking hilarious. Her comic timing off Chevy Chase being what he was.
Yeah.
Is he dead? I know that
He's
something
still
came
alive.
out about him being even more of an asshole.
Yeah. No, he's still alive.
And I will say, in the second Vacation, the remake, they were just as funny in there. So I love that they stayed true.
Yeah, I did like the reboot, and that's what I was saying earlier to you guys, was that the reboot was its own thing while still keeping that feeling alive, and it's super underrated. It had so many funny parts and bits in there, like the fact that the younger brother was like bullying the older brother. Like that was great. I don't know why, but it was so funny. And then at some point the girl tells him, like, you're bigger than him, just stand up to him. And he just like pushes his little brother down, like, oh, okay.
Or like when Chevy Chase was, or not Chevy Chase, when what's his face was trying to be his wingman, his dad. Ed Helms was trying to be his wingman, and he's like being a creep at the hot tub, and it just looks like
Yeah.
I can't say the word on here because we'll get canceled, but
yeah. And then what was the other one I was just thinking of? There was another bit in there. Oh, when Norman Reedus shows up when their car's broken down, and he shows up in his truck and everything, and they're like sitting there, and they're like, oh yeah, we thought you were like a pedophile or something, and he just like kind of looks away, and he's like, so your car's busted? And then it's like, he didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
It's like, Mom, he didn't answer the question. Mom's like, shut up.
Yep.
I know Ed Helms is the father. Is Christina Applegate the mom?
Yep.
Yes.
That's some solid comedic timing right there. She's clever as shit on stage or on screen.
She's really funny, and I love that she did the chug run and the Debbie do anything, and the sorority girls are like, we heard you did this and this and this, and she's like, kids, go away.
Yeah. And there was a couple of callbacks to different things that happened in the first movie. Like I think they did the red convertible thing too, except the woman like crashes her car or something like that. I can't remember exactly. I can't remember if it was that or if it was Family Guy that did that.
Chevy,
they might have both.
Right, because that's such an iconic scene. And I mean, that's the thing. You nailed it with iconography. It is the movie when people say Vacation. I try to download the sound for, I mean, if someone says Vacation, what's the first sound that pops in your head?
Oh, it's the song.
Holiday Road.
Oh,
yeah. Yep.
You know, that's Lindsey Buckingham.
Really?
Yeah. Like I said, I tried to download it earlier, and I'm like, if I can just sneak that one little bit just to keep pushing it every time.
Yeah. But, you know, and that movie spawned so many others, and I agree with you. You kind of said it, and I'm not going to steal it from you, but the Christmas Vacation and Vegas Vacation we're both. Go ahead.
I believe they are superior. To me, if we were to put the vacations in a row, if we were to rank our vacations, I think Vegas Vacation is my favorite. Christmas Vacation, and then regular vacation. And then, well, you know what? Christmas Vacation, European Vacation, and then just vacation.
Oh, interesting.
European
order.
Vacation's kind of slept on.
Yeah.
But because it was a little like mid-'80s just schlock.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't really try as hard. But I love Vegas Vacation. I think it's got a fun, silly storyline. Everyone has their own wacky mini adventures, whereas Vacation and Christmas Vacation even really focus a lot on Clark Griswold and his misadventures. And that's fine. I mean, you put them in the attic in Christmas Vacation when he's looking at the old nostalgia. I mean, fucking Don Draper like a motherfucker. You know, it's called a carousel. Nostalgia, pain. That's fucking beautiful. That's what makes Christmas Vacation great. I mean, Shitter's Full is nice too, but
yeah,
it's the heart that makes that great. But with Vegas, all of the little characters have their own side quests. You know, the son, played by the wonderful Ethan Embry, you know, gets the fake name of Mr. Papa Giorgio and wins all this shit. You've got Clark and his business, Randy Quaid and his craziness. The daughter is, I think, learning to be a stripper or a hooker.
Oh, Randy Quaid?
No, yeah, both Randy Quaid's daughter and then Clark's daughter.
Clark's daughter, I think, just like starts going wild. Like, you know, she's kind of more reserved in the beginning, and then she kind of goes and hangs out with Eddie's daughter, and then she starts kind of getting out there and being a little bit more crazy.
Yeah. And then I don't want to misquote this, but I believe it's either Sid Caesar or Don Amici. Vegas Vacation is the old man who wins the money and then dies.
Yes.
The money, I got the money. I think it's Sid Caesar. Whatever.
And then Beverly D'Angelo has her thing with Wayne Newton going on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, solid. But as far as vacation movies, that's to me.
I do. I love that movie. I love Vegas Vacation. For me, it's the order's a little bit different. I would say it's probably Christmas Vacation, Vegas Vacation, Vacation, European Vacation.
Putting it down at the bottom. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm going to switch that up too. I don't want to. I feel like maybe I was just being a dick about it, putting regular Vacation all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, I've seen European Vacation like maybe 3 times, and not in my adulthood because I was never. I don't know. I just didn't find it as entertaining as the other ones.
I think it had a lot of like the 80s beginnings of globalization. Just like, oh, look at the wackiness that is Europe. You know, before we got to the fact of like, oh, we're all kind of the fucking same, except for we eat like pigs.
Yeah, basically.
Which is funny because they were dressed up as pigs at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, and Steph, what's your order of vacation movies?
Well, I don't really have an order, but I have some that I do like to watch. I kind of brought them up earlier. The Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh no, I was talking about the National Lampoon Vacation movies.
Oh, sorry.
What's the order that you like? If they were like you have to watch all 4 with your favorite first, which one would you pick?
Wait, what was the 4th one? I know Christmas.
I feel like there might even be a random one too.
What was the 4th one?
It was Christmas, Vegas, Vacation, and then European Vacation.
Well, I never saw Vegas or European. So.
You never saw Vegas Vacation?
I don't
think
so.
You're missing out, buddy.
Oh my God, that is a good one. It's a very good one. It's one of the best.
I have no response.
Well, you shouldn't. I mean, Mercury is fucking your retro. All the way.
Fucking retrograde.
You have no idea. You have no idea about what I'm dealing with right now.
So yeah, there's Vacation came out in 83, European 85, Christmas 89. I mean, the 80s were full of National Lampoon's vacations.
Yeah, a lot of National Lampoon's
to 97.
Yeah,
for Vegas.
I did see the Vegas one because I saw the Vegas.
The one with Ethan Embry.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's more. Guys, we didn't even know this. There's Christmas Vacation 2.
I knew that existed. I didn't want to bring it up.
Island Adventure. I think think this one is just
I didn't
Randy
want to bring
Quaid.
it up.
And then another one in 2010, Hotel Hell Vacation.
Oh, never heard of that one.
It does have Beverly D'Angelo and Chevy Chase. Clark and Ellen Griswold embark on a trip to visit her son Rusty and his family. Oh, okay. Hotel Hell.
What year was that?
2010.
What?
That's not going to be a good version of Chevy.
Hold on. This is not.
Yeah, that's like a straight up sequel.
Hotel Hell.
Hotel Hell.
Hotel Hell.
What have you been hiding from Miss Beverly D'Angelo?
Hotel Hell Vacation. Yeah, like it's a 14-minute. Okay, it's only 14 minutes. So
is that
short.
true? So it's a short?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I looked at the first thing I saw at the top was like 14 minutes. And I was like, that's a short then. And it looks like it's pretty badly reviewed. But that's okay.
That's fine. So Steph, you were saying you had before we continue down this fucking 10-minute interlude of Vacation.
I mean, I love Christmas Vacation for sure. I think that's probably the one that I've seen the most. Yeah, it's probably my top one. Well, the reboot. Honestly, I really did like the reboot. So that's probably my top one, then Christmas Vacation. And I think the reboot is just because I love Christina Applegate.
It deserved more love than it got.
Yeah, agreed. And Ed Helms was great. I mean, I think that it was funny all around. I laughed a lot at that one. So to me, that would probably be my top one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Christina Applegate too. She feels like one of those people that is ours. Like she played a teenager on TV when we were young enough to still idolize teenagers. So she always kind of felt like I remember when she had the breast cancer scare. I fucking felt that.
Yep.
I know her.
Yeah.
Like if she does something, I'm like, oh, I give it a chance. It's like, let's go, Christina. It's like a friend that I knew in college, or a friend that, that you just worked with for a little while. When they do well, you're like, oh, good for you, man.
Did you see her?
She's got MS now, I think.
No.
I think it's MS. Yeah.
I think so.
She's not doing well.
That's a shame.
Did you see her? God, she was in that little series. What is it?
Was it Dead Like Me? No, it was like
Dead to
like
Me.
Dead to Me. Yes.
Dead to Me. I laughed so hard at that. Her like, especially it's like the first. There was like one scene in the first episode where somebody goes to hug her and she goes no, and just walked away or something. And I was like, that's me. That is 100% something I would do. But she's just, her delivery is really funny. I am a big Christina Applegate fan. So yeah, big fan.
Yeah, it is multiple sclerosis. It's MS.
That is a fucking shame.
Yeah.
Kelly Bundy forever. I love you.
She was always great. She was great in so many different things, and
Don't
she was
tell Mom
great in
the
that movie.
babysitter's dead.
I'm right on top of that, Rose.
Mm-hmm.
But getting away from National Lampoon, Steph, what was the other one? You were talking about Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, it's kind of a vacation. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to go down that route.
That's a trip, though.
Yeah. Well,
they were on a class trip. She and Paolo were out there.
Yeah.
She learned lessons, sure. She was with her family. Her family eventually came and joined her.
Right. Yeah, there were a lot of plot holes in that entire movie.
And if you can sing at least 3 or 4 bars of the song that she sings at the end, then I think it can be.
This is what dreams are made of. I got somewhere I belong. I've got somebody to love. This is what dreams.
Nice
I can't sing. Are made.
Finish it. You know the rest of those words.
I know the entire song.
YouTube's gonna slap us with a copyright on that one.
Yeah. Can we actually mark that out, because nobody needs to hear my horrible singing.
Fuck no.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna mark that just to post it by itself.
Oh my God, do not do that to me. You'll ruin my OnlyFans career.
Burgeoning.
Yeah.
We'll get
there. I would say, though, I mean, we were kind of talking about actually, let me look through our text. This is why I text you guys.
We did text a lot today.
So I can remember shit.
We were texting all of that while I was walking the dog, and I was doing my usual, just get hired and fucking giraffe top hat before I go for a walk. And it was tough because I kept having to stop, read the text, and text back,
Yeah,
put it back in my pocket, and then just wander for a little bit with the dog. And
I got it.
I mean, you don't have to respond immediately. We're not going to kick you out of it.
do you know
No.
my anxiety monster? He scratches the shit out of me if I don't respond to people.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying you're part of the team. We're not going to kick you out because you take 10 minutes to respond
Yeah,
to a
I don't
text
respond
message.
to half the shit you guys
It's just-
say.
No.
That's just because you're missing the point of brilliance, really. But we love you.
Yeah. Okay, so I got it. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
It's a good one.
It's a great one. Dracula the musical.
It's a very good one. Yes.
Okay.
Great one.
Yeah, that's a vacation movie.
Yeah.
It is. He goes on
He-
vacation to escape the pain of his ex.
Yeah. Yeah. And just chaos ensues. And Paul Rudd, who never ages still,
Looks great.
looks amazing. Yeah. I mean, there's such a good cast in there. Like
Sure.
Jonah
Mila
Hill
Kunis.
plays. Yeah, Jonah Hill plays such a minor character, but it's still funny. Like he's just the weed dealer, and he's like, "You can't call me when I'm at my job trying to get drugs. You can't do it." I mean, yeah, Forgetting Sarah Marshall is definitely, I think, up there. If you want something a little bit more dramatic, Dirty Dancing, classic.
Is that one a vacation movie? No.
Yes.
Explain.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes, they go on vacation because Dr. Hausman needs a break because he is tired from working as a doctor. So he goes and stays at a cabin, and Baby and Johnny fall in love and have one of the most epic dance routines ever known to man.
That last
I
sentence
mean-
can't be argued. It's epic. But is it a vacation movie? Yes, they're at vacation out in like the Catskills or some shit. But that's not the point of the movie by any stretch.
It's about dirty dancing.
Yeah, the dancing.
It's
Steph.
about the dancing.
The dancing.
Dirty.
It's dirty. It's filthy.
The dancing of the
They're
dirty.
still on vacation, and she falls in love with her and loses her virginity.
All right,
on
But I feel like
Give me
vacation.
6 bars of I've had the time of my life.
Oh, we're not playing this game.
But like the vacation is not kind of the central theme of the movie. I don't know.
It's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
get
low.
what you're
Adam's
saying.
correct. I feel like there's the 2-1 vote on this one. That you're not going to win this. It's just,
Yeah.
at best, it's a summer camp movie,
Okay.
which is
I'd give a summer
it's
camp
a sub genre of the vacation movie.
Save it for the summer camp one.
Okay, what about Cabin in the Woods?
I would.
It's a vacation movie.
It is a vacation movie.
They're
That's
going
everyone
on
I
a
would give it to.
weekend
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just end up all dying. Well, not all, but most of them end up
it's
dying.
implied the last two.
Yeah.
Any movie about any movie about a cabin in the woods is basically a vacation movie. Evil Dead,
Mm-hmm.
vacation movie.
Which I'm going to go off track a little bit. I actually watched Do Not Enter, which was made by, I think, Cabin in the Woods and The Blair Witch. I think the creators or whatever, directors, writers, I don't know.
Joss
Sam
Whedon.
Raimi.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're still talking to Evil Dead. Cabin in the Woods
Yes.
is Joss
Yes.
Whedon, I believe.
Joss Whedon.
Maybe it wasn't then.
Do Not Enter is the name of the movie.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Is it a
I think
vacation movie? Can a
That's one of the
vacation movie
ones-
also be a slasher movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Cabin
ever
in the
see
Woods.
California with a K back in the like
No.
early Brad Pitt days? I don't even remember the rest of the actors, but it's like these two honeymooners driving through the fucking desert. They pick up Brad Pitt and maybe Juliette Lewis as just like hitchhikers or some shit. Whatever. Brad Pitt goes fucking nuts. It's weird. It's like, and it's early, like sexy as shit. Brad Pitt. That dude is hot. I would let that Brad Pitt fuck me,
What was it called? Do Not Enter?
Yeah.
but I'd let him enter.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Streaming on
maybe I'm
Amazon.
wrong. I don't know. I thought this was, I'm looking right now.
See, the director was Mark Klassfeld.
Yeah.
I don't see.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't see.
Somebody, I think Steve told me that it was somehow connected to the Blair Witch Project and Cabin in the Woods. But anyway, I'm going to save you all some time. Don't see it.
Okay.
It's not good.
It
So
was
do not see, do not enter.
it was horrible. And like it just ends. it just ends, and you're like, all your friends just died.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sure. Well,
yeah, but
good. Not do not watch movie. Do not
yeah.
watch. Do
Sorry, I
not
went off.
enter.
We were
That's
talking
a
about
No, you're
whole.
fine.
There's nobody on here in this cast that I know offhand.
No, that's where you're kind of like.
The main female lead was in Sabrina: The New Adventures.
Did you finish that?
I did.
What were your
I did.
thoughts? Like, it got a little cartoony at some points.
So I loved the first like 2 seasons, and then it became too much for me to like follow. I want to rewatch it again with my full attention and be like, all right, what happened? Because then there's like 2 of them, and they're living 2 separate worlds, and then they have to come together. Yeah, it got a little too much for me.
Little WB.
I was hoping for a better resolution, I guess. And somebody else was supposed to pick it up after Netflix dropped it, and then nobody did. So
Now she's on that other show.
what show?
She's on The Industry. Just fucking killing it, apparently.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I heard The Industry's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. But what was the other vacation movie I was just thinking of? There was another one. Mom and Dad Save the World.
Oh yes. We probably
vacation
rented that movie a million times when we were younger.
We love that. It was. He's show stealer for sure. Eric Idle is in it, and he's funny as fuck. The other guy who we don't speak of anymore, the dad from Beetlejuice.
Oh yes.
He was good in the movie, though. Give the movie its props. And it's just a stupid movie, but it's so much fun for some reason. You know, if you're listening and you haven't seen the movie, basically this, mom and dad decide to go on a long trip, and they do trips all the time, and their kids find it very boring to watch their slideshows and stuff. So they start going on this trip, and John Lovitz, who's this evil emperor of the planet of the idiots, sees what's her name? Terry Garr. Terry Garr. Thank you.
Terry Garr.
He sees Terry Garr, falls in love with her, and like basically kidnaps their car, like flies it through space. This is before we knew about space and what it was.
Ireland was in this movie.
Kathy Ireland was in this movie. You mentioned Kathy Ireland a lot last week.
I love Kathy Ireland. I will always love Kathy Ireland.
Wonderful. The movie's just so funny, though. It's so stupid and it's so funny. And I would love to see Will Ferrell do a remake of that movie, because I would enjoy it. But I mean, you'd still have to have John Lovitz come back and play his same character.
You got Wallace Shawn in that movie.
Yes, Wallace Shawn was in it. Trying to think, there were some other big names in there.
I mean, Thalmus, Terry Garr, John Lovitz, Jeff Jones. There's a couple of them that's what that movie looks like to me. What is it? 1992. Somebody was trying to duplicate the success of the wackiness of Tim Burton, and so they threw money at a script that wasn't a Tim Burton script and got somebody else to do it. But like in the early 90s, Tim Burton was commercially successful. Batman, Edward Scissorhands, all that. Mom and Dad Save the World kind of seems like the thing that's like, oh, go do Tim Burton, but we can't afford Tim Burton.
I feel like Mom and Dad Saves the World gave birth to Idiocracy. Kind of along
back that up with facts.
Yes.
Hold on. But kind of along the same lines, right? Somebody who's just of normal intelligence ends up in a world where everybody's an idiot and points out how stupid they are.
Right.
Like the thing when there's a bit in there where like he's like, why do you guys dress up like birds? Like, oh, we dress up like birds so that they, so that we blend in and they don't know it's us. He's like, do you really have birds that big on this planet? And the guy like takes the mask off and he's like, you're a very smart man. Like, just stupid. But then like the bit with the grenade, like there's a grenade and it's like basically it says don't pick me up on it. So you pull the pin, you put it down, and then like so the army, like the bad army, like shows up at this camp, and like one by one they're like in line to pick up this grenade, and they just
it's got some Zucker brother airplane goofiness. Doesn't break the thin fourth wall, but it sure as hell bends on it.
Yeah. It's so goofy. But if you haven't seen that one, it is a classic. That it's at least one that I love.
It strikes me as something you guys watched a lot growing up, you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Alex, you haven't seen that one. I want you to find that somewhere and
Mom and
watch
Dad
it.
Save the World?
Yeah.
I've definitely seen that. I
Oh,
don't
you were making
remember
it. Oh, you were making it sound like you hadn't seen it before.
It's just been a while since I've seen it.
Okay. Such a great.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. It's just, it's like books you read in middle school. You remember that you've read them, but you'd have to reread it or get back into it to like go, oh yeah.
I'd be interested to go back and watch it and see if it still holds up.
I think it would. I think I watched it a couple of years ago and I still laughed. But maybe it's the nostalgia, right? Like nostalgia is a big driver for a lot of these movies for us where we're like, oh yeah, I remember watching that with so and so or doing so and so and while watching, you know. So I
You were doing so and so while watching it.
Hey,
there have been a few of those.
Which brings me to my vacation movie, Faces of Death.
I have not seen this one.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
That was
I
was like,
I was making a joke that I was having sex with someone during a movie, and what was that movie? But Faces of. You haven't seen Faces of Death? You guys didn't have
Faces of Death.
That one horrible influence friend when you were in middle school?
No,
it was a VCR tape, and I mean everybody could get it. I think you could somebody's cousin always had it, or older brother had it, and it was just a bunch of people dying. It was fucked up shit. It was like a parachuter coming down and dying, or somebody getting shot. It was just, yeah. You guys didn't have a Faces of Death moment?
No.
Where 5 guys all sat around a VCR watching people die, and eventually you just were like, let's turn this off.
No, but I also feel like that was a plot of a movie and then all those people died.
That's not a plot. That was the movie. It was just a collection of clips
of people dying,
of real people dying.
No, I know, but I feel like that was a plot to an actual movie.
Oh, we're probably
people sat around and watched people die. Yeah. Luckily, none of us were murdered after the fact.
Faces of Death, 1978, is a controversial and successful shockumentary that presents itself as a documentary exploring various ways of dying, featuring a host, Dr. Francis B. Gross, played by Michael Carr. The film, directed by John Allen Schwartz, mixes real footage of death and its aftermath with staged reenactments, becoming a cult classic and a landmark of the VHS era due to its graphic content and notoriety, which included being labeled as a video nasty and banned in some countries. Interesting.
Yeah. We did not want our parents knowing that we were watching Faces of Death.
Well, it's interesting because they have that, and it was so controversial back in 1978 and probably the 80s and 90s. But then shortly after that, we had A Million Ways to Die, or 1,000 Ways to Die, whatever it was. That was on cable TV. Did you ever watch that show?
No, what's that?
It was a documentary, basically. It was all reenactments, but basically talking about all the different ways, it's strange and just coincidental ways people have died. There's a couple that have stuck out in my head. One of them was somebody getting dental surgery and they put the gas on him, but the dentist and the dental hygienist or whatever were having an affair, and then they started banging and didn't take the gas off the guy, and he just died.
I mean, that's the dream.
What was that on?
What channel was that?
Seinfeld? Wasn't that a plot in Seinfeld too?
I feel like I saw that somewhere.
Yeah. Because Jerry was like, yeah, you unbuttoned me or something.
I think it's been featured in different things, but that was they take actual ways people have died and they'll do the reenactments of it. And there's been some crazy ones. There was one where this guy, he was a thief or robber or something, but he's basically on the run, hiding out by a fire, getting drunk, and he runs out of alcohol, and then he apparently had read somewhere that you can get drunk off of gasoline, so he starts trying to drink gasoline.
Oh no.
And then the catches on fire, and
where do you read that?
Wild. It's wild. I gotta find. I don't know if that's. I gotta remember what the actual name of the
vacation. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Alex, what's
my
your
off-color joke?
What would you say your vacation movies are?
I have a weird one, and now that I'm thinking about it, with all of my, Statler and Waldorf sniping from the top here, it's not going to play. But Little Miss Sunshine, it's kind of a vacation movie, but it's kind of not. The fact it has all of the characteristics except for it's not a fun vacation. It's to take her to the thing.
It's a road
Which I
trip.
have
dark-
to- yeah, it's a road
dark
trip.
comedy.
It's a family. Yeah, it's a road trip movie. It's not a vacation movie.
Yeah,
But it is a great movie. I will
It's a
give you
great
that.
fucking movie.
that is a great movie.
Are we allowing summer camp?
Well, I don't know.
mean,
You guys didn't allow my summer
We didn't
camp.
allow her summer
True, we
camp, so
didn't
we can't
allow it.
kind of go back on that.
Yeah, we can't because Wet Hot American Summer is up there.
That's discrimination at that point.
Yeah, it's 100% discrimination. But
Yeah.
what
I
if
can
we
see you
bring up the
guys.
fact that she's a woman and we're men?
Yes.
I think
that's
that furthers
also
the discrimination.
Okay.
That's further discrimination.
Yeah.
That's even more discrimination than the first thing.
I thought maybe if I went
Yeah.
right at the problem, that it would be kind of like coming at a crocodile because it's got the eyes on either side. So if you come right at the crocodile, it can't see you. So if you come right at the discrimination with more discrimination.
I hear that works.
To be honest,
Crocodiles are discrimination.
to be honest, I'm
Both.
so tired. I don't care.
Hold on, because I had another one I was talking about earlier.
Why are you
Now I
so
gotta
tired,
find it.
Steph? Is it because Mercury's in retrograde? I cannot say that fucking sentence.
The ghosts. Actually, so while Adam's looking up while we were on our vacation, his daughter, who adores me and basically idolizes me, we were talking about Adam just made a face. We were talking about, I taught her that thunder isn't scary. She's afraid of thunder. And I taught her it's not scary because it's the witches dancing. I think I talked about this before. And so we had some thunder and she goes, she's like, it's the witches dancing. I also taught her that mood rings mean that she's a witch because it changed for her. But then I don't know. I said something about ghosts and it stuck with her. And she's like, whoa, well, what ghost friends are around you? What are their names? Like asking me all these questions. And I'm just like, I didn't think this far ahead. But she's like grilling me. And I think I might have manifested it. But on the same front, I don't know, Adam, she's your daughter. So she's like a parrot. And she had a water gun. And I go up to her and I whisper to her and I go, hey, when you squirt that at people, say, I make it rain on them hoes. And she did.
You taught
multiple times.
You taught Adam's daughter to say, make it rain on them hoes?
Yep.
Yes.
How'd
And
the wifey take that, Adam?
And then,
laughed.
She laughed.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So no, then she did it for the rest of the week we were there. She would just have a squirt gun and be like, make it rain on those hoes. Yeah.
That's pretty fucking adorable.
Adorable. She is adorable.
These are the little videos you need to take now and save later for her like high school graduation to fucking embarrass the shit out of her.
Yeah. Well, it's funny thinking about it from last week and what happened. Tomorrow's water day at daycare, so we'll see what happens there.
Oh shit.
So
I am hoping I did tell her that we can only say it on vacation and only when Auntie Steffi is around. And I made it into our little secret. So she'd be like, shh, our secret. And then she would do it. Now, will she stick with that at Water Day? TBD. I can't wait to hear what happens.
You can't control her.
No. Once
Once
she's
you teach it
9?
to her.
You can't.
5.
5?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You can't control her.
You can't expect a kid like that to stick to its word.
I'm
No.
just hoping that she goes up to somebody and goes, I make it rain on these hoes. And I get a phone call.
Yeah, Adam, just forward that call immediately. 'Cause as soon as you see on your caller ID it's coming from your kid's school, just go forward to Sister
Steph.
Steph.
Yep, answer that. The other vacation movie that I thought of though was Grown Ups. I like that movie.
Yeah.
I went. It was a fun movie, especially I think I went and I saw that in theaters actually, but it was a very entertaining movie and it was just fun to have those 5 guys together who are all obviously friends in real life and just having a good time with themselves. Probably improvising a lot of it, but and it's a classic Adam Sandler. He just writes movies where he goes on vacation.
Yeah.
Do you ever see him in the cold Alaskan wilderness? Only at the end of 51st Dates. That's it.
And that was a goddamn green screen. Adam Sandler's
it was.
great. He got funny and famous and then basically just did what anybody would do. Try serious stuff and you do okay at it. And then for the rest of your time, just get paid to fuck off with your friends. Like the decisions he makes are like the best possible choices.
Oh, absolutely. And I hear more good things about him than I ever have heard bad. Like he's like really stood up for people in Hollywood. He's like taking care of like younger castmates. He's who was it? It was oh my God, Terry Crews. Terry Crews tells a story about Adam Sandler, and Adam Sandler's like the reason like he didn't beat the shit out of some guy who basically molested him. I'm like, who tries to
Oh.
molest Terry Crews? But I guess some guy came up and like grabbed his junk or something like that, like some producer, and Terry Crews was gonna like beat the shit out of him, and Adam Sandler stepped in and like talked him down and everything. And he's like, I'm so glad that he did that. It would have ruined my career. But like just a lot of different things I've heard about Adam Sandler just being like an outstanding kind of guy.
He's the king of vacations. You're totally
Oh, yeah.
right. Grown Ups,
Yeah,
Grown Ups 2. What was the one that you were a fan of, Steph?
just go with it.
Just go with it. Great one. Blended.
And are those both Aniston?
No,
I
Blended
don't
is
think Blended is.
no, that's Drew Barrymore.
Okay.
Yeah, Aniston was.
Has there been a movie with Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, and Jennifer Aniston? Because that's a throuple I'd like to see. Not in a sexual way, but just their dynamic together. They've got so much
I don't
experience.
think so.
Not that I know of.
He's been with Drew Barrymore in 50 First Dates and The Wedding Singer and Blended.
Mhm.
He's been
And
with
Blended, yep.
Aniston in Just Go With It. And I feel like there was another one.
There was another one, I think.
There was. It was was it Murder Mystery? Something like that. It was a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
No. Wasn't that Tina Fey?
No,
No.
it's Aniston. I remember that as well because I think that's what started this conversation many moons ago. I'm just saying that's box office gold right there. Adam Sandler in a weird throuple with Aniston and Drew Barrymore. And then you know what? Let's make her not be able to remember stuff too. Just put those.
And let Kevin James show up for a little bit.
Of course he's gonna be there. That's Sandler, man. He does what we would do. He'd fucking throw his friends in there. Hey, man. And you know what? You guys know very well my side of the political aisle. But I also have a shitload of friends who are on the opposite side. And in real life, you don't get to just cut out certain people in your life. Some people are just integral to who you are, even if you completely disagree with on who the fuck they voted for. And I like that Sandler is still like chill and promotes and works with Schneider. Schneider, to me, has gone off the deep end with his political just fucking craziness. And they're still boys. Sandler has never thrown him under the bus. He's never done the Tenacious D, Kyle Gass, Jack Black thing.
Right. No, absolutely. And Rob Schneider, like for some reason, I was thinking about Judge Dredd the other day. And I was like, he was great in that movie. He was very good in it.
That was his character.
And
that's who he was supposed to be in the 90s.
There's quite a few. As long as he's not the lead, most of the movies he's in are pretty good.
The one lead that he got, he's had other leads that are terrible, but the lead that he did that was good was Deuce Bigalow.
Yes. I actually, so I like the second one better than I like the first one.
What the fuck did you just say with your mouth?
Yeah. Yep. I like the second one better than I like the first one.
Steph, can we mute him and talk about
European Gigolo?
I just feel like okay, Steph, did you notice that your brother just said that European Gigolo was better than Deuce Bigalow male Gigolo?
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know.
I don't know.
Sometimes we're related. Sometimes we're not.
Did he fall off the dock down in the Ozarks and hit his head on a boat? Adam, we're gonna be great, buddy. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Norm Macdonald was in it.
Was okay. Shit.
He was in it, and then they had his girlfriend, that very super hot German girl or Austrian girl, whatever she was. She's just beautiful. Doesn't matter. I don't know. It was silly. Oh, I know he was in the first one too. Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin's fucking great.
He's great, and he was so funny in both of them.
Eddie Griffin walked so that Kevin Hart could run.
Yes. Yeah, you don't see enough of Eddie Griffin anymore.
You really don't, and he's so fucking funny.
He is. Undercover Brother, one of the best movies.
Fucking Undercover Brother's a solid movie. You got Chappelle in there. Doogie Howser's rocking it.
Cedric the Entertainer. Yeah. Chris Kattan.
Oh, Chris
Kattan. But yeah. Where were we going with this? How did we get here? Adam Sandler things. Okay.
I don't know. You're talking about Deuce Bigalow.
Yeah, I was just saying, Schneider's kind of a fucking ham in his right winginess these days, and he's still and Sandler still puts him in shit because they're boys, and sometimes you put political shit aside because you're boys.
Yeah,
which I respect.
exactly. Yeah, no reason for any hate on that. But I'm out of vacation movies for now, I think.
I think we
Should we
covered it.
do what you watching?
What you watching?
Oh, we should do that.
Look at Steph with the fucking assist.
She remembered.
She's the smartest girl I know. She's so
I
smart.
am so smart. I'm the best singer ever too, as that was proven earlier.
Mhm.
If you
And
guys
will be
post
on
that clip
Instagram.
on any sort of social media, I will murder you, and I know how.
Instagram.
No, don't worry, we won't. Hey, Steph, will you mind muting yourself real quick? Hey, Adam, we're gonna post that clip, right?
For sure.
Okay, definitely.
We're
definitely, because it was fucking amazing, right?
Adam,
Fucking
you
tag the
thought me
shit out of her.
teaching Ray make it rain on these hoes was bad? Just wait.
Oh no.
Mm.
What sort of
I will
debauchery is she gonna
infiltrate from
teach
the
your child?
inside.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steph. I'll let you go first on the what you watching, okay? To make up for the fact that I'm going to post that video.
You cannot post that video.
Don't. He's definitely not going to post that video.
No.
If you do post it, I apologize, everybody. I did not have my warm-ups for my singing, and I'm very
Don't
scratchy.
after the fact. You fucking sang. You want to give it another shot?
No, I haven't been able to warm up my voice.
Okay.
I thought we were interviewing Lizzie McGuire herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? By the way, I don't know if I brought this up last time, but have you noticed all those commercials with who the fuck is Lizzie McGuire?
Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff.
For like ladder, like the exercise thing.
Yes.
She looks fantastic. God bless.
Yep.
She is about to be a fucking star. Do you know how many women in our age demo are going to look to her and idolize that? Because she's doing this smart thing. Like, oh, I use these arms to pick up my kids. You know, the millennial mom is going to eat her up. God bless.
Oh, yeah.
God bless.
Absolutely.
I hope she does well.
Oh, damn, she looks good.
Yeah, she's doing fantastic.
She does.
Not that looks are everything, but
no, I just mean like
she
she has walked directly into a fantastic brand.
Mm-hmm.
There is the millennial market out there is waiting for someone from our youth that we idolize to mature sexy.
Yeah.
I don't even know what ladder is, but I want to buy it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
we don't really have like who are our guys? Shit, that's an open-ended question. I'm sorry. What you watching, Steph?
So over the weekend, I went to the theater, which I haven't been apparently in years since I saw Labyrinth, the anniversary edition, and I saw The Odyssey. I know that my bar for movies is a lot lower than your guys's. Because I don't analyze everything and I'm not looking at all the cinematic effects and whatever. But I will tell you, go and see this movie in theaters. Now, granted, it was also loud and my ears are sensitive, so I was like covering them a lot because there were a lot of really loud like fights and explosions and stuff. But every single person did an excellent job. I also apparently I thought I read the book. I think I was supposed to read the book for like a college paper or something like that.
It's classic.
Yeah, I don't think I actually read the book because I'm watching the movie and I don't remember any of it. So what I'm guessing is that I probably stole a paper from one of our sorority drawers and just edited it a little and turned it in. But so I actually didn't know what was going on. But Matt Damon, holy shit, amazing. Did such a good job. There is I think the casting was just fantastic. Everybody played off of each other very, very well. You know, I was on the edge of my seat towards the end, waiting for Odysseus to reveal himself. And I don't think it's a spoiler because probably other people actually read the book and I just didn't. But there's a part I almost cried because his dog has been waiting for him to come home as he's been gone. And the fucking assholes who took over the castle threw him on a heap outside and wouldn't let him in because he's so old and smelly. And I'm crying and this dog is just sitting there and Matt Damon comes walking up and the dog just slowly wags his tail and then passes. And I lost it.
Oh yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
Very
but
sad.
it was so well done. And then his son was like, "It's you." Like it was such a good movie. I definitely want to see it again.
You're okay with the length? I mean, it's what, a little over 3 hours.
So, yes and no. I can't sit still for that long. I mean, I can, but it's like I was so enthralled with the movie and the way it was done and the acting that I was okay sitting there for the 3 hours. It didn't bother me the way I thought it would.
Long.
No, it didn't. Now, towards like there were parts where I was like, all right, we could have like sped this up a little bit, but I guess I forget who the director is.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah. So Steve was saying that he goes back in time. He does a lot of time jumps, and I guess that's something that's normal. I don't know, because there were points where like he would go back in time, but then it would be present, but then back, and so I was a little confused.
Don't watch his big movie, Memento.
So does the movie start after
Troy?
After Troy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's after the Battle of Troy, and that's kind of where it picks up.
Kind of. Odysseus is missing. That's where it starts. He's been missing for 20 years or something like that.
I think that's how long it's supposed to be,
Yeah. And so it's when he comes to and stops eating Calypso's lotus flowers. And so it picks up from there, but they do revisit battles in Troy, now not with the same cast from the Troy movie, but with
very different movies.
The new cast coming in, and they kind of go a little bit deeper into like what really happened and everything. So yeah, it was great.
I did like the movie Troy. That was a great movie.
Well, and I've only seen bits and pieces of it, and Steve's like, you should really watch Troy before we go see this. And I was like,
you should.
Yeah,
anyway.
I probably.
It's just a good movie.
So I was confused. Also,
Eric Bana.
Huh?
Eric Bana, Brad Pitt.
Well, they had the
Orlando Bloom.
They had the Cyclops in this one, and I couldn't wrap my head around that the gods were alive and embodying people, and so they have a Cyclops coming in, and then some other weird fucking thing. I don't even know.
I was gonna ask. Troy takes a more realistic view.
Yes.
You've got the Iliad and then the Odyssey. Iliad's more about, the war, the Trojan War. The Odyssey is Odysseus getting back home after the Trojan War. In both, the gods are literally like fighting. But in Troy, they don't. They're just like, oh, the gods are there to help us. But it's never a personification of a god.
The gods, how we talk about gods.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was an actual Cyclops in this one. And it was, I think, Poseidon's.
Best.
Yeah, Poseidon's like bastard child that he hid away. And then Athena was revealed to him, Calypso. There were a couple others, but it threw me off because I'm thinking of gods the way that we think of them, right? Like they're not
physically present.
Yes, thank you. And so I kept getting confused, and I'm like, oh, okay. John Leguizamo, amazing in his role.
Oh, my parents.
I don't know. He was
excellent.
Yeah, he made the movie that much better.
He does so great in movies.
Yeah.
I know. I love him.
He's such a great character. Everything he does, he puts his whole fucking ass in it. Whether it be like, he wasn't Mercutio, he was Tybalt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
Tybalt.
In Romeo and Juliet.
Yes. Yep.
Because he's in almost all the Baz Luhrmann movies. He was in Moulin Rouge.
Yes, he was. He played Toulouse-Lautrec.
So yeah, he's been in all those. I have one more, and I text you guys about this. This will be a quick one. I saw the Avengers Doomsday trailer.
Oh, yes.
Oh, did you?
I did. And
so Steph, explain to us what's happening in the trailer.
Don't be a dick.
Well,
I am being a dick.
I don't know because there's a lot going on, but the characters are not the characters. And
what do you mean by that?
Characters are not characters?
Okay. Why can't I think of his name? Who plays Dr. Doom now?
Okay. So you're referencing Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Doom as opposed to what used to be Tony Stark.
Yes. So I'm sitting next to Steve, and he's making me watch. First of all, at the end, when Captain America takes Thor's hammer,
Mjolnir.
whatever it is. Sure. I'm looking and I go, well, who's that? He's like, that's Captain America. I was like, isn't Chris Evans Captain America? And he goes, that was Chris Evans. I made him watch it again because I didn't.
He doesn't
believe
look
it.
like Chris Evans, does he?
No, not at all. And he's like, that's fucking Chris Evans. So then I'm like, okay, but if Chris Evans is Captain America, then who's playing the guy in the Fantastic Four? And he's like, these are
different Fantastic Four.
He goes, this is different. And I go, okay, but then if Robert Downey Jr. is playing Dr. Doom,
who's playing
but he's
Stark.
Iron Man, and Steve just looks at me and he goes, you're never going to get this.
That's not fair. Steve,
no, it is.
That's not fair. You could get it if you put your heart into it, but you just don't give a shit.
It's a Rubik's Cube of a movie, for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
So yeah. I'm not actually sure what's going on in the trailer or who they're fighting.
There's a lot of money to be made discussing that on the internet right now.
There is.
If we want to sit around and talk about that for 45 minutes, we'll probably get a lot more viewers.
It looks amazing.
I would say some of the highlights of that trailer. Number one is Gambit.
Yeah. Very excited to see Gambit again.
Yes.
Very excited about that. Him fighting Shang-Chi. So it looks like there's going to be a little bit of a battle between the X-Men and the Avengers.
Yeah. That's what they look like.
Powering up. Yeah. And then Thor swinging his hammer, and Dr. Doom just basically raising a finger to stop it, showing just like how powerful he truly is.
And kind of cool in like a comic kind of accurate way, because Doom was pretty badass. I mean, he's one of the big bads in the comic world. But that's such a comic book thing of just like the two hands, the fingers. Yes.
Why is it a big deal that Captain America is in here? Like, why?
Because he left to go back in time and return the time stones at the end of Endgame, but he never came back.
So he just aged. So if this is taking place currently, as it should be, say in 2026, the 2026 version of Captain America should be very old, because that was the last version we saw of him in Endgame.
So he might have had to jump back through time.
Okay, so my brain's working.
There you go.
Get it?
So if he's okay, but why is he so important?
Because he's Captain America.
He's Captain America.
Communist whore. You know what? I'm sorry.
He's a symbol of American freedom.
Okay.
It's a symbol of American freedom and strength.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
And he's awesome. Chris Evans as Captain America was, in my opinion, up there with Robert Downey Jr. as excellent fucking casting. It's one of the reasons why the first MCU, those first 8 movies were so popular.
Yeah.
People like Captain America. People like Chris Evans as him, and his return is good. It means more. It's a return to normalcy.
I love Chris Evans. I guess I'm just like so confused as to how these characters are jumping around. And then Steve's like, you need to watch Loki because it'll explain a lot to you. And I started, but
so much to watch.
Yeah. Well, and the Chris Evans Johnny Storm was killed in Deadpool Wolverine.
Sure.
So we're not going to see him.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Had his skin torn off.
Yes.
It was amusing.
Yes, it was.
Deadpool got him killed though.
I think that this is one that I'm not going to be allowed to go to the theater to see because I'm going to ask a lot of questions.
It sounds
so.
I would definitely not let you have any of my red vines.
I would not even be worried about. I wouldn't even be worried about Steve. I'd be worried about the people around you.
Yeah, they might. I mean, they're nerds. So when they see you looking like you, they're just going to be like, Actually, no. At this point, I think you're going to have to deal with the general public. This movie's going to be fucking huge.
It's going to be big.
Yeah. I just remember going with Adam to see Ant-Man, and I didn't realize Ant-Man was in the Marvel universe.
No, she just thought it was a fun comic book movie.
Yeah.
Not even a comic book superhero movie. She didn't even know it had anything to do with Marvel.
No, because when he's like, oh, why don't you just call the Avengers? And I was like, ah, ha, ha. And then they were serious. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. We had some rough times.
It's not that I'm mad that you don't know it. It's that we're talking about it and you don't know it, because I just want to keep correcting you. And I know that's rude. And I mean, it's awful.
It's fine. I'm trying to learn.
Are you trying? Where's the research?
There's so much that goes into this universe. There's so many layers. And I just entered this world. I am a
All right,
newborn
so
baby.
where do
in
you
this.
start? Adam,
We don't.
like, okay, let's build her a playlist here of how to get into the MCU to be ready for Avengers Doomsday.
You know what? You guys work on that. That's your homework this week.
It's a tough one.
WandaVision's got to be
let you guys go
we're
on.
gonna have to keep her engaged too.
Yeah.
She's gonna want to see things with strong female characters, with love stories involved, and a little bit of drama, and then we'll
Not
pepper
necessarily.
in the violence and the action. And
There's just so many fucking things out there that I don't. It's like, give me a list in chronological order
Literally
of what
trying to
I
do
should
that.
walk.
Literally,
I know, but you're like saying that I want a love story. I don't want a love story. Listen, you want to put Chris Evans up there? You want to put any of those guys up there? I'll watch them all day. All the Chris's? That's what I need.
I think if you go to Disney Plus, they have all the movies in order that you can watch.
Yeah, they have the Infinity Saga going forward. Have you seen Captain America: The First Avenger?
What? No.
The one from the 1940s, the World War II.
No. I've not seen.
I think that's up there. That should be started with.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have seen all of the Avengers movies and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Not the last one, though. I won't watch that because there's animal cruelty.
Yeah,
but I have.
It's so good, though.
It's really
I won't do it.
So good.
It's
really fucking
Adam's
good.
right. It's really fucking good.
It's worth the tears.
Mm-hmm.
No. But I haven't seen any of the offshoots. Like, I think I've watched like one Iron Man. Never seen any of the Thors.
The offshoots. She's talking about like
I heard what she said.
The movie that starts.
I heard what she said.
Like the focus of everything. Like the anchor being in that universe.
I've heard the Beatles, but none of like their side projects, like Sergeant Pepper's or whatever.
Yeah.
Coach is gonna love that reference, by the way. Hey,
he will. All right, Alex, what are you watching?
What am I fucking watching? I finally finished The Sopranos.
Nice.
I came late to the party and I watched it. And 6 seasons later, here's my thoughts. And I'll try to make them brief because we're already at an hour and 17. James Gandolfini is a fantastic actor. And I think he did a really good job of making me dislike Tony Soprano. I fucking dislike Tony Soprano. I did not root for him at all. I did not give a shit what happened because he and his wife, Carmela, who is also a fantastic actor, sucked. And they created terrible children. Meadow turned out okay. AJ was fucking awful right towards the end. The whole machismo Goomba thing really wore thin. The only time the show to me was interesting was the mafioso back and forth with him and the other families. But every time they clicked back to Tony having an argument or, and to be honest, the psychiatrist bit went way too long. He had nothing to say to her for the last 3 seasons. Fine, I get it. I see where the pillars that became prestige television came from. I just don't think it was all that great. It is not a secret cow to me.
Sure. Okay. Well, there you have it. Now I'm kind of like, do I really want to go back and watch it? But I kind of feel like I have to.
No, I think you're fine. You can watch it if you want to.
Fair.
It did not enrich my life.
All right.
There's also a lot of filler and a lot of dream sequences.
What were the highlights of the show for you?
Yeah, there was a couple. Like I said, all of the subplots with Tony back and forth between the New Jersey Mafia and the New York Mafia were interesting. I thought that was fun. His relationship, for the most part, with his cohorts was funny. But again, I didn't like him. I didn't want him to do well. And there's a point where I don't want to watch somebody I don't like.
Yeah. When it goes back to, we've talked about this before, the wealthy families, you're kind of like, these guys are just complete assholes and they have all the money and they're just brutal and mean to everyone. And, there's no, it's hard to root for those people. We've talked about it with Succession. We've talked about it with Billions. Like, it's just, you don't like any of these people. You don't want them to win.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I watching this? It's like, am I watching this so I can watch their lives fall apart?
Right. Is it some kind of, I don't know, voyeurism?
Fetish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't care for these humans. So I want them. And it's not that, like, honestly, yes, they're rich. But that it didn't even bother me because they're so damn tacky. It just
Mm-hmm.
I
I get it.
didn't like him, and I didn't care at the end. I hope he did die. He deserved it because the bad shit. We all forget the horrible things that he did, and it's like, James Gandolfini. It's nice. So that's what I was watching.
Rest in peace.
How about you, Adam? What have you been watching?
So I sat down. I went through a bunch of movies on Hulu the other night, and I picked out some ones that I've always meant to see, and I put them on my watch list. And I had a really hard time deciding. And I started with the one that I knew I would probably enjoy, but I would enjoy it the least out of all of them. And I did that on purpose so that I could just say I watched it and it's out of the way. And it's Return to Silent Hill. So that came out this year in 2026. And it's not a direct sequel to the previous two movies, because there was Silent Hill, which came out in, I think, 2006 or 2007, somewhere in there. And then there was Silent Hill Revelations, which came out in 2012. The first Silent Hill movie that came out in 2006 was amazing. Great movie. I would recommend that to anybody, even if you don't know the games, if you've never played them, because if you don't know, these are based on video games.
Was it like horror, survival horror?
Yeah. Yep. So yes, it is it's a very popular horror survival series, and they are still making them to this day. The first one was so good, and while it didn't officially follow the video games, it had the right feel. It introduced us to some characters we didn't really know. It kind of followed the story of the first one, but loosely. But this one follows the second game, but it's not really connected to the other one, but it's still in the same world. It's weird. Anyways, the feel of it was great. The tone of it was great. The music was spot on, but I almost feel like they went too much into the game, which I almost never say about video game movies anyways. But you really, if you haven't played the games, you wouldn't understand why certain things were significant. And there's a thing in the games where you have a radio with you, and when it starts getting static and fuzzy, then you know that there's something near you, and that's to build tension for you, but you know there's something near you that you're going to have to fight or survive. And they have that in the movie, but they never explain that, and you're just kind of like, get it, I guess? I don't know. But some of the weapons he picks up are like very similar to ones you would use in the game. The storyline, from what I understand, very closely paralleled the game. It was a bit of a mind fuck of a movie. I mean, I'll say that much.
After you were done watching it, were you still thinking about it?
A little bit, yeah.
It's a good movie.
A little bit. I did. I enjoyed the movie. But if you're not a big fan of the games, then some of it's going to probably be lost on you. Yeah, I think you'll get some entertainment out of it if you just kind of want a little bit. It wasn't nearly as bloody as the first movie. The first movie was bloody. This one was not that bad, but it's got some nice jump scares, a little bit of like kind of creepy moments. It was fine. It was good.
Nice.
It was good. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again.
Silent Hill.
Return to Silent Hill.
And it's on Hulu?
It's on Hulu.
Okay. I got Hulu. Oh, speaking of Hulu, did you see there's a new season of King of the Hill?
Yes, I did.
Did you watch the last new season?
I didn't watch the last new season, but that's been on my watch list because I used to love that show.
You would really like it.
Yeah.
A lot of heart. It makes you feel good. Remember how the Malcolm in the Middle show was right?
Yes.
The right way to do a reboot? This is it. Same thing.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. That one. And there's another season of Futurama coming soon too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine with all those things. As long as they stay true to who they are. You can play me the same song over and over again. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. No problem with it.
Yeah.
Mercury's
in retrograde. I'm all about the retro.
Mercury's in retrograde. It's a fucking retrograde, man. It's going to be the title of this episode.
Yeah, it's fucking A, it is.
Retrograde.
Retrograde.
Probably all
the Mercury retrograde.
Yeah. You're probably going to get a lot of views.
So many views.
Yeah.
So many views. Now I just got to remember to actually use that as the title.
Using Mercury retrograde, or Stef doesn't know anything about the Marvel universe.
I mean, it can be
Stef's an
both
idiot.
things. Like Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. It could be Mercury's in retrograde, or How I Learned that Stef doesn't know anything about the Marvel Universe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It could be a whole lot of things.
So many things.
What is Marvel?
We kind of danced around about 300 subjects on this app.
Yes.
We did. But it's been 3 weeks since we've all been together doing one.
Mm-hmm.
So
we've got interviews coming up, right?
We do. We have an interview coming up in 2 weeks with Joseph.
Don't say the last name. Make people wonder. Who is it?
All right.
Stalin?
Cliffhanger.
Gordon Levitt of Arimathea?
Oh, it's not even Joseph. It's Gregory. My bad, Gregory, if you're listening to this, getting prepared for your interview. Gregory Pellerito. He will be on the show in 2 weeks.
Very nice.
But he just had a new movie come out, so we're excited to talk with him about it. It's got Sherry O'Terry. It's got John Farley. Couple of other big names in there. So we're excited to talk to him about it.
Nice. That sounds very fun. Last time we had an interview, I thought it went very well. I'm assuming we're going to kill it again.
Oh, yeah. It was great. It was great. So we all good, guys? Any last thoughts?
Nope. I hope that I can sleep tonight.
Okay. Stef, put your phone down and lay down in bed at around 9:30, maybe 9:44. Is it 10 o'clock right now?
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh,
yes.
I'm going to be up all night.
All right.
All right. Good night.
All right, everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Bye.